everybody, got something a little different for you today. I'm gonna use only one string and one finger. Not because it's right, not because it's correct, but because I want to show something so clear, so simple. You can even do it with one finger. I'm gonna show you how to use chords smarter, more effectively, and actually a lot cooler. Make your playing a lot cooler. Just one finger, one string. I'm using a 5-string bass, excuse me, but I'm still using only the E string. And only 2 kinds of chords. So simple, so effective. So let's go over the chords. We have G minor, F minor, A flat major, and F minor. And what I want you guys to do. Hey, just a quick note. I'm offering free personal feedback on your playing. If you're tired of guessing and want clear, honest guidance to improve, check the link in the description for all the details. Let's go back to the video. And what I want you guys to do is to think only on the first 3 notes of the scale that is linked to the chord. So in G minor, we're going to use G, A, B flat. F minor, F, G, A flat. It's always a whole step, then a half step in minor. In major, we're going to use 2 whole steps. Only one string on the same string. And in F, again, 2 whole steps. F, G, A, and in A flat, A flat, B flat, and C. So this is going to be really, really cool because we're going to look at these chords in a different and totally new perspective. So let's say I have G minor in the background. I'm using the tonic, the first note of the chord. I'm using the second note of the scale and the third note of the scale, which is the third of the chord, right? Now I'm looking at G and this is my world, but the next chord is going to come in, and that's F. I want you to imagine them laying on top of each other. So if this is the map I have now the new map is going to be this one. And look at G. G is involved with both chords. Here it's the first note. Here it's the second note. So that means that in my playing, I can plan a cool way to really navigate between these 2 chords and really see with my eyes. Imagine these 2 layers coming together. If I can do that, I can blend that into the music. So I'm going from G, right? From G minor to F minor. And I have awareness now. I know that G has a double function in that space. In G, almost a double function, right? Because it's in the future. So G is going to be the 1 right now, and then it's going to turn into be the 2. Knowing that brings to the groove, to the bass line, the improvised bass line or the composed one, brings it a lot of character and planning in a way. You're bringing something planned into something that is improvised. So let's check out again the backing track and see how can I navigate with these 2. Again, 1 string, 1 chord, 1 finger. Did you hear that? F was hitting, but I was going. I had confidence to do that. I knew where everything is. I knew where everything is going to be. And I had a lot of confidence. I didn't hit the root on the first beat. I hit G because I had confidence. And you can do that only with confidence. So now I'm in F, F minor. Now I want to move to A flat. I'm in A flat now. And A flat, it's got a position. It's got a function in F. It's the 3rd. Interesting. So that's also planning, right? I have this stop in my trip. I have this stop in the journey. I can rest over there. I'm looking at the map. I'm mapping it. So A flat is right here, and it was the 3rd of F. So A flat is here, and now, so do you know what? Can you see what I'm saying? I'm in A flat, but I'm thinking of F. I'm in A flat and I'm thinking of A flat. Thoughts. That's everything. Thinking. That's the powerful tool that you have. So now I'm in A. I'm in A flat, major. Then I'm going back to F sharp. And now I don't have an A flat. I have A natural, G natural. So check this out. Going from A flat as the third of F, going a half step up to A, which will be the third of F major. Let that sink in, guys. Let that sink in. I'm in F minor, playing A flat as the third. Now I'm playing A flat as the one. That's the chord that is coming. But when F major is coming, I can play A because I see it as the third of F major. Okay, so let's play over that and see how can we think. I'll guide you through it and I'll talk you through it. Here we go. So we're starting with G minor, going to F minor, A flat major, F minor. Now let's start working out. G, A flat major. Ooh, that was nice. Let's try it again. In A flat major, I'm going to go a half step up to the third of F. In A flat major, I'm going to go a half step up to the third of F. That's pretty cool. Let's give it a try. It's pretty cool. We can play roots and only then execute that. Get ready. A flat, going a half step up. Woo, so cool. Let's try it again. Half step up to the third of F. Woof. Oh, that was nice. Let's try now something else. Let's say I'm in G and then I'm going to F minor. Let's play its third. That's the third because I'm in F, 2, 3. I'm in F minor. So G, going a half step up to the 3 of F. That's going to sound very, very cool. Let's give it a try. That was nice. Very dark. One more time. So I'm actually building a bass line. I'm constructing something just because it's planned, just because I have confidence. Why do I have confidence? Because I know what's going on. And all it took is one string, one finger, two kinds of chords. It's very little information here. Very simple. And I'm going to have the backing track in a different video, so you can check it, the link for the description for the link. But what I want you guys to concentrate in is that you don't have to do it fast. You don't have to do it with the backing track. You can just think of this process. I remember I used to play with this crazy guitar player, and he made me memorize all the music sheets, like 1,000 chords for a song. And I remember falling asleep thinking of the chords. And when I woke up in the morning, I was better. So just thinking about it, that's huge. That's a huge thing I'm telling you here. Thinking is as powerful as playing. Thinking of music, thinking of chords, thinking of all these stuff, all these motions, all these journeys, musical journeys and progressions. Thinking about it is as strong as playing it. Yeah, that's something I really, really believe in. So that's it for today. Check out my bass challenge, my 7 days bass challenge if you didn't do it already. Make sure to subscribe. Say hi in the comments. I'm not sure how many of you have YouTube channels, but seeing a comment brings so much joy to this unknown experience. I'm making a video and I see, 3,000 views, but I see comments Doesn't matter how many views I have, the comments. This is where I see you. This is where I see your face many times. I see I meet you. That's what I'm looking for, this connection. So hope you had fun. Make sure to subscribe and like. Bye, guys.